How to calculate the probability of type 1 error. We know type 1 error is rejecting HO when it's true. The probability of type 1 error equals probability of critical region. In normal distribution, this significance level alpha is the probability of type 1 error. For binomial distribution, you need to figure out critical value. For Poisson distribution, it's the same as binomial distribution. We need to figure out the critical value. Then based on what kind of test to figure out probability of type 1 error. How to calculate the probability of type 2 error? Based on the given information mu1, p1, and m1. The probability of type 2 error equals probability of non-critical region. Let's go to guided practice 1. For a sample of n equals 60, we know that x bar equals 28. The standard deviation of the population sigma equals 3.1. For the test at 5% significance level, HO mu equals 26. H1 mu is not equal to 26. A. Find the critical region and the non-critical region. B. State the type 1 error. C. It was finally found that mu equals 28.7. Find the type 2 error. Under HO, X bar follows. Normal distribution with the mean 26. Standard deviation 3.1 over square root 60. Based on H1, we got to draw the diagram. This is a two-tailed test. K1, K2. Area is alpha over 2, 0.025. This area, alpha over 2 equals 0.025. So K1 equals inverse norm, area 0.025, mean 26, standard deviation 3.1 over square root 60. Answer is 25.2. K2 equals, the area in this inverse norm will be 1 minus 0.025. Go up, pull down. Area 1 minus 0.025. Answer is 26.8. K2 equals 26.8. So for critical region, X bar less than 25.2 or X bar greater than 26.8. Non-critical region, X bar greater than or equal to 25.2. less than or equal to 26.8. B. State the type 1 error. For normal distribution, type 1 error equals alpha equals 0.05. It was finally found that mu equals 28.7. Find the type 2 error. Probability of type 2 error equals probability of x bar greater than or equal to 25.2, less than or equal to 26.8, given that x bar follows normal distribution with the true mean 28.7, 3.1 over square root 60 as the standard deviation. Let's go to calculator. Go to norm CDF. Lower bound 25.2, upper bound 26.8, mean 28.7, standard deviation 3.1 divided by square root 60. Enter. Answer is 0.000001. Let's go up, pull this down. We got 1.03 times 10 to the negative 6 power. Let's go to guided practice 2. For a sample n equals 80, we know that x bar equals 30. The standard deviation of the population is sigma equals 2.9. For the test at 1% significance level, HO mu equals 28, H1 mu greater than 28. A. Find the critical region and the non-critical region. Under HO, x bar follows normal distribution with the mean 28, 2.9 over square root 80 as standard deviation. Let's draw the diagram based on H1. This is a right-tailed test. So this is K. Alpha equals 0.01. So K equals inverse norm. Area is 1 minus 0.01. 28. 2.9 over square root 80 as the standard deviation. Area 1 minus 0.01. Mu 28. Standard deviation 2.9 divided by square root 80. Enter. Answer is 28.8. So critical region x bar greater than 28.8. Non-critical region x bar less than or equal to 28.8. B. State the type 1 error. Probability of type 1 error for normal distribution equals alpha equals 0.01. C. It was finally found that mu equals 30.7. Find the type 2 error. Probability of type 2 error equals probability of non-critical region x bar less than or equal to 28.8, given x bar follows normal distribution with the new mean 30.7, standard deviation 2.9 over square root 80. Lower bound is negative infinity. Upper bound 28.8. Mean 30.7. Standard deviation 2.9 divided by square root 80. Enter. Answer is 2.32 times 10 to the negative 9th power.